During lockdown, I had to increase the amount of shopping, obviously, that I was getting because we weren't going to Campbellton at all. I have had phone buddies, social bubbles and elderberries before lockdown. Really, I don't know how people would have coped without Shopper-Aide.
I didn't realise how much Shopper-Aide was doing in the community. People you're serving and looking after. I mean, the difference it must make to their lives, and difference it must have made since the beginning of March in 2020. It's outstanding what you've done.
Since the sort of year 2000, I've been involved with organisations and various services for older people. And one of the things that was really came out was when they were discharged from hospital, they had difficulty getting shopping. Shopper-Aide was started up 10 years ago. We shopped and we delivered to places all over Kintyre. We also started a service called housekeeping, and then we also had a number of social activities, anything from 2 large groups twice a week. It's called elderberries, and we took people out, some for lunch, some for afternoon tea.
Garry's gang, we normally take them out for a run somewhere and go for normally a sausage roll or a cup of coffee, something like that. Some of them they can't get out on their own. Started off with just 3 people. Since then it's took off.
The start of lockdown, what happened was we had to stop virtually all our services except for shopping. And any staff we had, we moved into the shopping side because we had so many new clients for shopping. Our clients were missing social contact. We set up a service called Phone Buddies.
We would ring clients maybe once or twice a week just to check on them, make sure they were okay, have a chat, see if there was anything we could do to help. I would help the office by doing some of the shopping lists. Also, we had the jigsaws and books, colouring, lots of things in the car that we could go around and deliver to the clients.
We set up virtual afternoon teas. There would be some cakes and biscuits, there would be newsletters, there would be any information that we had got regarding things like scams or other things that were happening. They also got little gifts now and again. One group on the Isle of Gia have actually decided to keep going themselves doing it. We asked people to knit squares so that we could set up a group after lockdown when people could come together and we could sew these squares together to make lockdown blankets.
With restrictions easing, we're not going back into perhaps the same way that we worked prior to COVID hitting. We started the Phone Buddies because of COVID, but it's been so successful that we'll definitely be continuing that. As we move forward into the new premises, once again we will come under a financial burden, which all charities have, and that will have a huge impact on us about getting funding and keeping people engaged and happy and having a place that is theirs to do lots of different things. Our vehicles will be well used because that allows us not only for delivering the shopping etc, but the clubs allows us to pick people up and take them to our new premises, and so lots of different positives for us.
I was talking to Christine and she said to me, why don't you try Shopper-Aide to do mine? I've been using them for a long time and they're so good. So we got in touch.
Well, at our age, we're naturally more worried, or as worried as most people. We're more at risk of getting very ill. So we were quite frightened last year. And not to have to go out to get shopping was very, very helpful.
During COVID, the Shopper-Aide made a tremendous difference.
They're there, they're so nice on the phone. If you have a question, they'll answer it. No, it's been a godsend to me, it really has.